Detective Hollister, this is Detective Thompson, and you did some many distasteful things tonight. Unloaded a Beretta in a crowded bank, threw a man off a grocery store roof, grabbed the leg off a chair and stabbed a man in the throat behind a movie theater. Of course, we both know that the most atrocious thing you did tonight was bludgeon a 10-year-old child at an orphanage with a hammer. And then you come straight here and you turn yourself in and you say you did all of this on your own without any help, without any involvement of the serpents. Why?
There's a good reason.
Well, cut the shit.
Why should I?
Because what you did was disgusting.
Oh, you mean the hammer thing? Believe me, that kid was never going to be adopted. He was ugly as hell. The ugly ones never get adopted.
God, you talk like he's an animal.
And I put him down. I put them all down.
Good God, man.
They deserved it.
And you're the judge of right and wrong.
Shut up, Dyke.
What did you just call me?
Thompson.
First of all, of course I'm the judge of right and wrong. This city has a tumor, and I'm the cure. Now, if you look at their records, you'll see. The ones I put down, they all have criminal histories. I've only committed one crime here, and you know what that is. Secondly, you are either a lesbian or you have a hard time working in a man's world here at a police station. That's why you play such a scary lady. You faggot whore.
Bullshit!
Thompson, move yourself.
Goodbye, Miss Thompson. You tapping that?
The crime scene analyst concluded that it was in fact not a suicide and that he was thrown off. Together with the bank massacre and the man whose throat was slit behind the Cineplex is a total of 7 dead.
It was once my self-appointed responsibility to defeat the organized crime group known as the Serpents and end their reign of terror they had on the city. But that feels like a lifetime ago at this point. If they're back, it may have to be my responsibility again. After all, there are other people like me with alternative ways of dealing with such people. I had a partner once. I just hope I can get there before he does.
He's right. They all have criminal records, even the ones at the bank.
How did you know which ones to hit?
I'm a very good shot.
That didn't answer the question.
Sure it does.
How did you know?
Maybe they all received paychecks. And maybe they were all redeemable on the same day.
So you paid them.
Maybe I've just seen them before. Mr. Hollister, do you believe in justice?
I'll ask the questions.
No, you won't. Do you believe evil is fateful?
Where is this coming from?
You believe in fate. I know you do. It's why you kept your child.
Excuse me?
You knocked up your wife, a woman you didn't love, a woman you still don't love. And then you built your life around this woman. You got an easy job on the police force. And just because you weren't careful in the sack, you decided not to get an abortion. Back to my question. If you believe in destiny, then you must believe that some people are destined to be evil. And those people must be punished. Now, don't you believe that that is what I do?
You're sick.
Maybe, when I get out of here, I'll murder your child. That will bring you justice.
You won't get out of here.
Oh, you should have let me have him.
When did you even get a gun in the first place?
I got it when we decided to make the streets cleaner. You know, when we first got out, I mean, you still got the nunchucks, right, that I gave you?
We talked about justice. What you're talking about is vengeance.
They're the same thing.
No, they're not. Look, we tied up 4 members of the Serpents. One's not going to make a difference.
We sure did kick some ass out there, didn't we?
Hell yeah, we did.
So, I was thinking, if we're gonna take this thing seriously, we need to have some sort of new image, you know? Something to, strike fear in the hearts of our enemies.
I've been thinking about this too. I think I'll call myself the Professional.
Really? The Professional?
If we're gonna take this seriously, then yes. We need to treat this like a job, like a profession.
Okay, I get you. I think I'll call myself the Surgeon.
Hollister, Thompson, a word. I just got the call. The beds are on their way.
So what does that mean for us?
It means we're shutting down the investigation. It's no longer our responsibility, nor is it our problem. You guys weren't getting anything out of him anyway.
Son of a bitch! Don't you ever threaten my daughter again! Ever!
You want justice, don't you, Detective Hollister?
You have nowhere to go.
I always have somewhere to go.
What are you doing?
Killing me won't mean anything. Only that we'll be coming for you. Hard.
Why did you do that?
It had to happen, my friend.
Surgeon!
He was second in command of the Serpents. He's killed, burned, and extorted more than anyone else in this city. Even their leader. He deserved it.
That's not our decision to make.
Then whose decision is it? The criminal justice system of the good old US of A? He would have walked.
We have to have faith in people.
Faith in people? There's no such thing. Why do you think my father beat me up until the age of 5? It's the same reason Mr. Brown made sure you were never adopted.
God damn it, Surgeon!
When we aged out, we had a choice. Either join the system or change it.
If this is how you want to make a difference in this city, then I'm done.
So you're just quitting? leaving all of this behind.
I'm quitting on you.
After everything.
Yes, you have changed.
I haven't changed. I've just become enlightened.
Oh, so this is enlightenment? One day you'll become like them, and you'll lose the difference between justice and vengeance. One day you might even enjoy it. We're done here.
Better not get in my way.
Look, you seem smart, so I'm gonna be straight with you. The feds are coming.
My tax dollars.
You've never paid taxes, so shut the fuck up. Look, are you gonna tell us why you did this? Why you committed these violent acts?
It's for something important. Why does it matter to you?
It's my job.
Ah, well. It was your job until the feds became involved. It's not your job anymore. You're curious. You're anxious. Well, Miss Thompson, Miss Detective Thompson, I'm not going to tell you why I did these things. Why I pushed a man to his death, or slit another man's throat with a jagged piece of wood. But the answers are coming. I promise you.
So this isn't the return of the serpents.
I told you, we're apart. But I promise something big is coming.
He's in, surgeon.
Oh, hello there, professional. It's good to see you again. Just give me one moment.
No! This is over. It is my job to stop criminals, and that is what you've become.
I thought I told you to stay away. I guess I figured you'd be back again sometime. Look familiar? I know you're a fan of poetry, so I figured beating you with these would be so poetic. You're pathetic, you know that? You know you can never beat me in a fight. This is why your idea of justice is always wrong.
If I'm wrong, then why did the police chief send me down here personally to bring you in? Oh, righteous one.
He will see. They will all see.
I hate that son of a bitch.
My actions were inappropriate.
Is this a required apology?
Shut up and let me finish. Now, you asked me about destiny, about my idea of justice. Justice is the idea of punishment of evil. Now, you did kill known criminals today. However, those criminals already had their punishment. So what you did, what you committed today, was murder. Your scope is so limited. I believe evil will be punished in the end.
Oh, God, man. I got under your skin, and now you're trying to save face. You're rethinking your entire idea of right and wrong. And you keep trying to convince yourself that what I did was this bad guy thing. By the end of today, you will be on my side. I promise. And your daughter, well, we'll bring her along too.
Ever threaten my daughter again, and you won't know up from down.
Is that a promise?
One I will keep.
He's a son of a bitch. And you don't deserve what he did to you.
I could have had a life. And he took that away from me.
Look, I've known you for a long time, Timothy. You should have been adopted years ago.
Why do bad people do bad things?
I don't know. But they deserve to be punished.
What are we gonna do when we age out of here?
There's not a lot of options. Here. I want you to have these.
Your nunchucks? Dude, no way. Your parents gave these to you. The last thing you have of them. You need these.
You need them more than I do. Look, I've been thinking. We age out, and we enter a place we don't like, a place we don't belong. I think it was Gandhi who said, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." We can be that change. We can change the world.
Well, what do you mean, Corey?
We can change this place. You and me. What do you say?
Why these places? Of all the places, the serpents decide to hit these in particular. There must be...
What took you so long?
What the hell is wrong with you? This was for me?
Of course it was. Well, I enjoyed myself, so I suppose it's for the both of us.
What was the point?
To show you how to save this city. It was necessary.
It was murder!
It was justice. It was the only way to save this place. You should know that.
So why did you stop? Why leave it to me? Is it a sick joke?
I decided to infiltrate the serpents not too long ago. Defeat them from the inside. And they found me out. And punished me. It had to be you.
Do you not remember how our relationship ended?
Do you not remember how it began? How we met as children and grew up together as dogs. Together. You and I are the same.
We are not the same.
Do you not remember when I gave you those nunchucks? How down you were. I know you're a fan of poetry, so I'll give you a little bit. We grew up in the same place. It's our environment that shapes us. And you are a murderer, I promise.
No, I'm nothing like you.
I smashed in an orphan's head today. How does that make you feel? All the rest were criminals. He was as innocent as he can be. I am a criminal. Punish me!
No!
I'm guilty. I admit it. No lawyers, no jury, no unworthy judge. Punish me now!
It's not for me to do!
This is my confession. I bludgeoned a 10-year-old with a hammer. His head was bleeding down into his eyes. But he wasn't dead. So then, I took the claw side of the hammer and wedged it into his kneecap and pried it open. Oh, the agony. But then, I hit him right next to the eyes on the temple. The pain was excruciating. I deserve to be punished.
Why are you doing this?
He was an orphan. He was an innocent child. He could have been you. He could have been Detective Hollister's child. Don't you think I deserve to be punished? He was a bastard child, and so were you.
Yes.
Let it go.
He's gone. You killed him.